Good evening. We are going to start the press conference with an opening statement from head coach Jeff Cameron. Then we'll open it up to questions for coach as well as senior forward Maddie Yudy. Coach, go ahead.
Hey, guys. Appreciate you being here. It's good to see some familiar faces, but I just want to say it's good to be back. It's good to be back playing. It's good to have people in the stands, and thank you, all our fans that came out to support. It means a lot, and we're going to need you throughout this journey this year. And proud of the young ladies. Saw a lot of great things tonight. Obviously, there's things that we have to work on and get better, but that's part of the process. So proud of the effort, and it's good to get a win.
Coach, you touched a little bit on being back in the pyramid with fans. Can you talk a little bit about what that was like, having played last year without fans, now having played this year with fans again? What kind of energy does that give the team?
Yeah, a ton of energy. We feed off of, especially when you're playing at home, it's typically supposed to be a home court advantage, where you have that, that good energy, and you have people who are rooting for you. Even when things aren't going well, you have positive vibes from the stands. So I think it just gives you confidence, and it's good. It feels good to have people backing you. And last year we had to bring all the energy from the sideline, and we still want to do that. That's part of it. Excuse me, but. Yeah, it's just it's infectious, that positive energy, and it was just great to see a lot of familiar faces that I haven't seen in, face to face for a long time. So it's a huge advantage and thing to have fans in the stands, and we're grateful.
Coach, the team really broke the game open in those final 4 minutes of the first half. What did you tell the team that got them going, and what started working for them?
Yeah, I thought we were settling early on for a lot of long shots, three-pointers and, long mid-range shots. And we talked about getting paint touches. We had the advantage inside. And whether it's throwing it in, to the post or, penetrating off the dribble, we wanted to establish ourselves inside. And they did a good job. I mean, they started packing the paint, when we posted, and they are sending two to the ball, and so we had to move it a little bit to open them up where we can attack a little later on in the possession. So I thought patience and being relentless at getting paint touches was the difference, and we also, defended better. I thought our zone wasn't very good tonight, and it's usually really good, and our man-to-man actually allowed us to, get some easy opportunities in transition, and we, for the most part, were able to convert and turn, those long rebounds and those stops and steals and turnovers into some easy points in transition. So relentless, get into the paint, being patient in the half court, and then getting off in transition.
And once you guys got a comfortable lead, you were able to get some of the new players in off the bench. Talk a little bit about some of those positives that you saw from some of the newcomers, as well as some of the old-timers that are just coming off the bench, and what kind of positivity that brought to the team.
Yeah. When you can bring Kiana, who's an experienced, player for us, when you can bring her off the bench with Mira, MJ, Joseph, when you can bring those two off the bench, that means you're a pretty deep team. Those two young ladies have started in the past. They've performed, in some big games, and they've been there, done that. So when you can bring those two off the bench, it makes a huge difference. So to have those two come off the bench, obviously with Pat, who played huge for us last year, had some huge games as a freshman. Savannah Tucker gave us some good minutes. And then Tia Mickelson, a freshman, showed some stuff tonight. She's very skilled, tough, heady, smart young lady, and I think she, showed the fans that she's going to be a pretty good player for us, and so it was good to see. So, and then KJ, didn't play as much tonight, but she's another one that's played minutes and she's had experience. So, I think you're seeing when we're healthy. I just think we could be a really good ball club, but we have a lot of work to do.
And talk a little bit about Boise State next, for getting on the road for that. Just talk a little bit about the team's preparation and quick turnaround.
Yeah, I think we scheduled Boise because they're a really good program. They've been to the tournament and won their league probably the last 4 out of 5 years, or maybe 4 in a row they've been to the tournament. and there's just a tradition that they've established there. And so to have to go there and play, it's going to be a test for us, and we're excited. It's going to be a test that, I think we're, excited to take on and a challenge, and it's only going to make us better. So we'll take the day off tomorrow, and then we'll get ready Thursday and Friday to we're already starting to prepare, but, we'll really start to dig into, strategically what we're going to do to go in there and take on that challenge on Thursday, Friday, and then we'll be ready to go.
Great, thank you.
Thank you, guys.
We're going to start with some questions for senior Maddie Yudy. Maddie, talk a little bit about your Long Beach State debut tonight, and how did everything feel just getting onto the court for the first time in a beach uniform?
Yeah, I think there were a little nerves in the beginning. First game at a new place, but I think in the second half, the whole team definitely played more as a team, and I think it was a good game.
Speaking of that, you finished with a double-double. What was clicking for you? Like, what started working for you in that second half?
I think driving to the basket was what was working for me. The three-point wasn't really on tonight, and so getting to the basket and getting my mid-range going was what was working.
Great, thank you.
Mm-hmm.